What up, social media? I'm starting this video with my guru look here. If you have never seen it, yes, this is how Carrie shows up as the text message marketing guru. If you haven't seen my stories or any of my content, what up? I'm so excited to pop on tonight live. I haven't been on in a hot minute, and I need to start showing up more on the live videos here because tonight's topic has me fired up. All right, I am going to be speaking directly to anyone that has a business. Anyone. All right. So typically, a lot of you know me for talking specifically to like network marketers, direct sellers, people in that space. Listen, tonight, I'm talking to everyone. I'm talking to anyone that has a business. All right. So if you're here, say what up in the comments. If you're one of my gurus, drop me the word guru. I love all my text message marketing gurus and I appreciate you more than you know. You are the reason that I continue to show up. And when I'm talking business owners, you guys, I'm talking about anybody that's an entrepreneur. All right. Real estate agents, restaurant owners, band managers, people that own stores, boutiques, brick and mortars. I'm going to lay it out there tonight. We are going to dive in to how text messaging can increase your reach, increase your sales, increase your customer service, like legit all of the things. So below this video, there's a little share button. You can click it. This is public. Feel free to share this out. Feel free to tag someone that you know that has a business in the comments. Because when I tell you that texting can take things next level, and some of the examples that I'm going to give, you're going to be like, dang, I need this in my business. All right. So a little bit of background on me for those of you that are new. And if you're new here and you've never seen me before, drop me the word new so I can holler back at you. Tell me where you're joining from. I am in Jersey. So a little background. How did I get into this whole text messaging thing? So number one, I've always loved texting, right? Like, can you throw me like a text in the comments or, text versus email? Let's start with that. I've never been a good emailer. I've never been a good organizer of my emails or unsubscriber of emails or anything with email. I'm like terrible at it. Do you guys anybody with me? Anybody with me that you can relate to the email inbox having like an 11,000 on it right now? Because that's me. So I've always been a texter. I'm guilty of checking my phone a million times a day. I'm guilty of having my phone right next to me. I'm guilty of that person that gets back fast, right? I'm also guilty of sometimes reading my text messages and, I'm doing something or I look at it, like if I'm on a video right now, I see it, I forget, and I might not respond till tomorrow. So I'm sure there are those of you out there that can relate to that. So texting's been my thing. Technology's been my thing for years. And then this whole idea of how I started to teach people how to do it. So I got into network marketing a few years ago. I was a high school Spanish teacher at the time. So I was juggling mom life, full-time job life, trying to be an entrepreneur life. And I knew I needed to find a way to work smarter, not harder, because I was spending time in the DMs on Facebook, DMs on Instagram, trying to raise my kids, all the things, right? And texting was introduced to me as this way to be able to quickly connect with customers, right? Like people that had purchased, I could let them know about sales specials, all of that. And then fast forward to where I am today with it. I teach other business owners, again, not just network marketers, business owners, how to use texting, not just for sales and promos, to do what I'm going to talk to you about tonight. So are you ready to hear it? You want to hear some of the things that you can do with text messaging in your business. All right. So I'm going to give you some examples, like different types of industries, right? So as an example, we have, if y'all have never heard Frank Boyle and I talk about the Sweetwater River Deck, which is down the road. It's actually where the Boyles met. If you guys have never been to the Sweetwater River Deck, amazing place, right on the water, great drinks, great food, great entertainment. So I'm using them as an example because they have phenomenal marketing. They reach out to their people constantly via email and text. They let you know about specials. They let you know about what bands are playing, all types of things. Phenomenal. So kudos to whoever's doing their marketing. That's one thing if you have a business that you can do. Right? So if you're out there and you own a restaurant, if you're out there and you own a brick and mortar store, think about it. People like the Boyles, right? We are constantly, trying to strategize what we're doing each weekend, where we're going to go, if there's live music somewhere, right? So if you have a band, like if you're a band manager, if you have a restaurant, if you're someone in the entertainment industry, how cool would it be if you had a text list? And everything I'm talking about is super easy to set up. It's done from an app on your phone. Like literally, you set up your number. It's a local number. If you choose it to be local, you send out a message, you set it and forget it, literally. So how cool would it be if you had a restaurant, for example, and you could let people know about a special going on, about something coming up, right? With the touch of a button. So you might be asking yourself, yeah, but we do that on our social media platforms. We do it on Facebook, on Instagram posts, or maybe even do email. Y'all, people don't see social media posts. Like the algorithm is so wonky that the likelihood of whatever you're posting, and some of these places tell me they're paying crazy amounts of marketing for like Facebook ads and stuff, nobody's seeing it. Like having people on a text list guarantees they see it. Like it is guaranteed to go to their phone. Hello. So that's one way you can use it, obviously, to like sales, promos, whatever's going on. That's number one. Number two, how about those of you that are out there, right? And maybe you are about to get into business, or maybe you have like something exciting coming up. You're opening a new location. You have like a new service you're going to be offering, right? This is for my service industry providers, people that are like wax girls, browistas, real estate agents, right? How cool would it be if you had a list of people that you started, grabbing from social media, grabbing from word of mouth, grabbing from wherever, right? So let's give you an example. Hey, oh my gosh, our new location is opening up soon. We're doing like $100 giveaway. Do you want to be one of the first people to hear when the store opens? Cool. All you have to do is text this word to this number. You're on our list. You're entered to win $100. You do that for like 2-3 weeks, even 10 days. How many people would you have on your list that when the store's going to open, when something's going to happen tomorrow, you can market to with the touch of a button? This is like the missing piece that a lot of people don't have. For real, for real, for real. Real estate agents. I see them on my newsfeed all the time. Lots of high school friends that I'm friends with, right? You probably have an email list. I see y'all posting on your Facebook news feeds. It goes on like Zillow and stuff, which I can't even imagine how much that charges. How cool would it be if you're a real estate agent, you're working with like 10 clients, 15, 20, whatever you're doing, they subscribe to your text notification. So instead of sending one-on-one messages, can y'all relate to that? Like sending, oh, hey, here's Carrie's message. Here's Frank's message. Here's Sue's message. And you got to go down your list. You have people just right there on your texting app, which can be categorized. You could categorize people in this area, people that are ready to buy in 3 months' time, whatever. Like there's so many like things that you can do. And this is easy. The reason why I'm preaching this is because I'm going to go all over. This is how Carrie's brain works. I recently set up email for my website. Email is no joke, hard AF. You have to like go on the DNS and you got to do this and you got to do that. And like, there's a lot of ish. And then even with all the ish, the likelihood of it ending up in someone's spam is unfortunately very high, number one. And number two, the open rate is like 15%. I didn't even talk about open rate yet. Open rate of text messages is 99%. You send out 100, 99 of them are getting read. Emails, 15%. Send out 100, 15 are getting read. Not to mention how many people only check their email like 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night, right? Think of like stay-at-home moms that are like with babies all day. Are they, checking their email constantly? Probably not. But text message, ding, up, they saw it. Ding, it hits their watch, right? So that's another way that you can use it. Like a real estate agent could easily, boom, hit their clients. Oh my gosh, this is going on. This is coming up, right? So we're talking bands, we're talking restaurants, we're talking browistas, we're talking estheticians. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you about my one client, my BFF actually. So she, and we're going to do an interview one day, is an esthetician. She is down in the Tampa, Florida area. She is setting herself apart by rolling out the red carpet literally to her clients. What she does is they come in for a service, right? They get like laser treatments done and stuff, right? Have you guys ever had like a laser treatment and you go home? I have, right? If the ladies are on here, you'll relate to this. You go home and like you start to peel or something happens and you're like, oh my gosh, wait, what did they say? Can I do this? Can I do that? Is this normal? Should it be red? Should it be burning? Right? She has a auto text sequence that is set up for these people, not only after their appointment, but leading up to their appointment, telling them how to prep for the appointment, things that they should stop taking to prepare their skin. And then after the appointment, checking in with them, that evening, the next day, a few days later, as well as this texting is two-way if you want it to be. Like, meaning people can respond one-on-one. Brilliant, right? Again, meaning if you want it to be, like if you're a restaurant and stuff, maybe you don't want to talk to people one-on-one, but you can, and you can let people know that, right? Hey, you can respond to these messages anytime. I will be sure to get back to you. People love this form of communication, right? Because for me, for example, like, and the texts that you're sending are going right to their phone. So people love to be able to like open up their phone and text and have a question answered or like get the information. We're in this society that's like immediate, right? So my goal here, and I'm going to start showing up more. All right. You can find a lot of the stuff that I'm sharing in my stories. If you guys don't know what stories are, I've recently come to notice that a lot of people don't know that stories are at the top of the newsfeed. So I'm constantly in my stories talking about text message marketing. Recently started my website. I'm going to be constantly adding to it, blogs, updates, courses, all the things, right? I am just on this mission because in 2023, this is just adding like icing to my cake here. Forbes magazine, right? Everybody trusts Forbes, has recommended that all businesses have some sort of texting in there, a layer. I'm not telling you, this is something I want to touch on. I ain't telling you that if you work with me, we're going to be spamming people, because I do not do that. I don't like to teach people spam, which means we're not going to be sending out buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this on a daily basis. Nah. We're going to be providing value, whatever that is. Getting more people to your event with your band, getting more people into your restaurant on the weekends, getting more clients, faster sales with real estate because they see your listing, getting more people on your book for your service industry that you're doing because you are providing people with service that they like, the red carpet service, right? And I just touched on a few industries. If you are in any kind of business, you can use this. The idea is that you're building a list, right? If you don't have a list, the money is in the list, right? You can look at social media and say, well, we have 50,000 followers. Okay, but when you post something, how many of the 50,000 followers are seeing it? Very small percentage. You could say, oh, but we're running Facebook ads. Okay, well, how much are you spending with that? Because I can tell you, texting is a fraction, and for you to be able to like, boom, write up one message that can go to thousands of people right to their phone is brilliant. Legit brilliant. So that is my spiel for this evening, because those of you that know me, I keep everything that I do short, sweet, practical, to the point. I'm going to try to get on some of my friends that I work with, some of my clients, and, have them share some of the stuff that they're doing with texting. Again, I want to open up this world of like, not just network marketers for you guys, not just direct sellers, not just social sellers, right? I have a friend, this is what I'll leave you with. A friend that just launched a course, fairy hair course actually, and has a text list that she was able to immediately market to as soon as her course dropped. She, with the touch of a button, hit up 50 people. Boom. She didn't just rely on people seeing her post. She didn't rely on people just getting this announcement that she, launched something. With the touch of a button, 50 people, sales in 5 minutes. Do you want that for yourself? Like, let's chat. I'm an open book. I love to answer questions. I love to brainstorm, strategize, implement, analyze backwards. What can we fix? How can we make it better? How can we like improve your business? Right? So that's all I got. And I appreciate those of you that hung out. Again, if you have questions, throw them in the comments. If you want to get in touch with me, shoot me a DM. You can share this video out. There's a little share button below it. If you're one of my gurus, drop me the word guru. I freaking love you guys. Thank you so much for always cheering me on and supporting me. And that is all I got. Bye.